The book of Proverbs was meant to be poetic principles. It's not intended to be theological guarantees. How many of us have seen kids or raised kids that were raised right, that were trained up in the way that they should go? It's not a absolute promise, it's a general principle. And you're absolutely right. A lot of people have been hurt because they did not understand how to read a proverb correctly, how to read it in context. All right, Tim, real fast, what you got?
So how you mentioned it's not an absolute principle, it's just kind of a general thought. How are we supposed to parse what in Proverbs are absolute principles, right? Because I'm or do they just not exist within the book of Proverbs?
Yeah, so it's the book of Proverbs was meant to be poetic principles. It's not intended to be theological guarantees. That's not the literary context of the Proverbs or of Ecclesiastics. That's the whole point of this. Now, it's what is the help me, Holy Spirit? It it increases the probability that our children will grow up to have a good life if we train them up in the way that they should go. Is that going to, if that was the case, can you imagine if that was the, a ironclad promise and everything? Children still have, guess what? Free will. Does
Well,
everybody understand? All right. But we're increasing the likelihood of them going in a right direction when we guide them in that right direction. But this is not meant to put handcuffs on them to force them into making choices. They still have to make those choices of their own free will.